2005 Toyota pickup that I bought as a 64,000 mile barn find. And today we are en route to a basically like a ski warming hut that's first come first serve, and it's perched on a cliff. So we're going to be wheeling up to a remote cabin. It's a little A-frame. It is first come first serve though, so I can make absolutely zero promises as to whether we'll actually get the cabin or not. But worst case, there is a super rad riverside campsite at the bottom of said cliff. So worst case, we'll be camped by a river. Best case, we'll be camped on the side of a cliff in a cabin. So here we go. Backstory to this cabin: me and my then girlfriend, now wife, came up to this cabin 365 days ago. So to celebrate, and that was our 6-month anniversary, and to celebrate our now 1.5 year anniversary, we wanted to go back, and we got it a year ago. It was empty a year ago, but the weather was also garbage. So hopefully we get this cabin, because I really want to show you guys. And if it's not this video, then, well, we'll table this whole thing and got the cabin. By some miracle, it's ours. So we were playing leapfrog with a motorcycle the whole way up the trail. And sure enough, he was headed for the cabin too, but he wasn't trying to stay the night. And we arrived, and there were 2 other dirt bikes here that were also not trying to stay the night. So it's ours. Let's check it out. And yes, to answer your question, this is the best view I've ever had from a campsite ever. And it's technically not even a campsite because we have that. So that's super neato. Let's check it out. My sticker from last year is still here. And now that truck made it, which is still absolutely mind-boggling to me. Anyways, here we go. Well, welcome to the cabin. We have truck mirror, table, little shelf dealy, wood burner, and then a camping pad there, and a ladder. So, oh boy. And climbing said ladder, that's where you sleep. So we're gonna pull the mattresses out of Amelia and put them up there and sleep there for the night like we did last year. And this spot really is, it's magical. I mean, there are BLM cabins through the Mojave and Death Valley and everything that are a similar deal, just first come, first serve, leave some supplies, yada, yada. But this, we have a view of multiple glaciers from here. It is unfreaking believable. So a whole other part of this entire Canada trip is I'm reunited with my wife.
Yay!
Hooray! Which, yeah, so the last video was our 2 months apart because the United States government said she had to leave. So I just worked on the truck for 2 months and then drove it to find her. So here we are, and we are thrilled. Here is our dinner for the night. We're doing potatoes, half sweet, half normal, for reasons. And then, look at that. Oh, my headlamp's getting in the, oh, Lord. Look at having a fire, and then we're gonna go to bed in that cabin because we can. It's weird not sleeping in Amelia, admittedly, but that's better. So good night. Well, good morning, everybody. We slept in the cabin last night, I slept great. Apparently, my giant brick of a sleeping body unwedged poor Jess against a wall through the night. Real sorry about that. But we're making coffee here. So everything's better, right?
Once I have coffee, it will be.
Okay, cool. I'm working on it. So for this camp coffee, we're actually going to be doing a pour over. If I'm not doing cowboy coffee in bulk, this is usually what I do. So this little thing. See, I need coffee to make YouTube videos, but I want to make a YouTube video about making coffee. So it's
coffee to function.
But oh god. Anyways, coffee sock. That's what this is called. So it's a reusable filter, and then this little guy from Brew Trek. If I can. Oh, I'm good. Help me. Thanks. This little guy. Oh, yeah, you can hold the camera. That's better. It's a fold flat pour over deal. And you just stick the coffee in there and.
How do you go? One more time. Oh, it's boiling.
So, you then take your favorite mug, which for us are our Summit Outdoor mugs. They are phenomenal when you can get the lid off of it. Ah, there we go. Got it. The actual most leak-proof mugs I've ever encountered.
Yeah.
We're here for it. And the lid is in 2 pieces. Right. And the bottom piece actually magnets to the bottom of the mug, which is super freaking neat. I need to clean that. Yep. There we go.
Tell me about your 3-piece suit.
Well, let me tell ya, this is just ultimate freedom. I could be whoever I want to be, moment by moment. Greatest $10 thrift store purchase I have ever made. Ever. Oh. Should I leave these? Yeah, I should leave those there. Well, we were planning on leaving semi-early today. It's like 2 in the afternoon, and we're still sitting here.
It's 3.
It's
3.
3 in the afternoon. But we made friends, well, kinda. Spoke to them for about 4.5 seconds.
Those guys, but they've been riding for like the last 4 hours.
Yes. And then another guy on a dirt bike showed up who turns out did the Pan American Highway. So spoke to him a bunch about that. He gave us a bunch of rad spots here in BC. So at this point, we're probably gonna just chill out until it's time to go find some food, and then we'll go find some food and then go home. So great day. Thanks, cabin. We are officially taken off from the cabin. We ended up staying for most of the day today, just hanging out on the porch. But this is an incredible spot. I mean, legitimately perched on a cliff. So while I try not to gatekeep. I also don't want to just give spots out. So I can tell you, it's on the Sea to Sky Highway within reach of Whistler. If you study Onyx close enough, you'll probably get close. So, cheers, friends. Let's get back to town. Find some chicken wings. This little adventure. That cabin is absolutely incredible, has one of the best views I've ever witnessed, and honestly I'd say it's probably my #1 campsite like ever, just because of that view. So glad we could take y'all along. Truck's filthy, we're gonna air up, wash the truck tomorrow, and get ready for the next one. So rock and roll. Let's go find chicken wings.
You.
Real quick.